What the is up with that? You think I look like a damn Tiger King extra? Hi, I'm Tom Segura, and I'm going undercover on the internet. It's actually me. Seriously, it's actually me. First up, Instagram. My head gets loud, writes, damn, really? You and Bert Kreischer dropping this close to each other? What is this, the end of the world? Usually, I read that type of comment with a chuckle. But if you're not aware, it is quite accurate at the moment. So yes, the world is ending. All right, next up, Something Clever on Instagram writes, did you have your eyebrows done for this? God damn it. No, I did not. But yes, the makeup artist went crazy on my face. Thanks for reminding me. Posted. Next, Aaron Cougar Melon Palmer. Okay. But why is your shirt still on? Oh, this is in reference to my friend Burnt, who doesn't wear clothing during his specials. I have a different approach. It involves, the joke telling. Next, Rob is Lord writes, is this a Mary Kay ad? Oh, ha 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 ha. Oh, you, Rob. Next, June Coulier writes, is that an Ewok? No, that is a photo of my adorable dog, Bitsy. She is a Brussels Griffon, and she does look like an Ewok, but I just want to set the record straight that she is a proud Brussels. Boom. Twitter. Why the F does Tom Segura have a better thigh gap than me in ball hog? Well, that is an interesting question, and they are called front squats. Moving on. Tom Segura's new special, great, but how much time did it take for him to perfectly line up the bottom of his shirt with his jacket and keep it that way for the whole special? Did he use glue? Please explain. No, I did not, but I do credit Seth Chernoff, stylist, wardrobe extraordinaire. He made it so that those things fit perfectly by taking them to a tailor. You know, a tailor hems your pants? They'll do it to a shirt too. Next up, Nice Twits wrote, hey Tom, how high should I get before I watch Ball Hog? I would suggest getting extraordinarily high the first viewing, and then watch it sober, and then compare how you feel with each of those experiences. Next, Sage Brown writes, which Ferrari does the water champ drive now? Sadly, Sage, I don't have a Ferrari. Hope I get a few more specials, though, and then I can get one. Next, Haru, whose handle is Tisconi, writes, I'm thinking about shaving my head because I'm balding and wanted to know how often you have to trim to keep it manageable. Also, will I have to apply foundation up onto my scalp, or should I just stop at the top of my forehead like usual? It really starts to grow quickly once you trim it down, so I would buzz your head once a week and apply foundation however you choose. There are no rules anymore. Next, Basura Andy writes in all caps, Tom Segura has a podcast in Spanish? Sí, hombre. Si quieres, métete nomás en el internet y busca Tom Segura en español y puedes ver que cada 2 semanas, 3 semanas, hacemos un podcast en español. That's it for Twitter. YouTube. Next, we go to YouTube. YouTube on the sketch or the video My Mom Hates My Comedy sketch. Silky Johnson writes, was that Top Dog in the background? Little known fact, when the Marines landed in Da Nang, they only sent one man, Top Dog. Man, he would love that. That was him in the background. That is my father, retired Marine Corps Captain Thomas N. Segura. And he is one bad mother. Top Dog is my dad. He is a proud Marine. Sometimes I'll say, oh, you're a former Marine? And he goes, there's no such thing as a former Marine. You're a Marine. I love my dad very much, and he loves the Marines, for sure. Looks like we have a comment here from Joe Rogan Experience, episode 1447. The comment is, Tom looks like he came from the Tiger King special. That is super insulting. I understand what some of these Oklahoma hillbillies look like because I watched it too, and I don't look anything like that. You. What the is up with that? You think I look like a damn Tiger King extra? This is a comment left on episode 22 of Two Bears, One Cave. This is good. Psychonaut commented, will someone tell me why people in LA are always wearing hoodies? Sorry, I'm a POS from Nebraska. Thanks. I don't know if you know this. Hoodies are quite comfortable. Also, we are in a studio that is often 60 degrees. How can you have anything against hoodies? Honestly, I don't know why you're opposed to them, but you need to rethink everything in your life right now. Replied. All right, this is on the Tom Segura Ball Hog trailer on Netflix. QBM writes, why does everyone care so much about his lips? That is a great question. There was something that happened. I did get too much makeup, and they released a trailer, Netflix did, that was color corrected incorrectly. So I looked like I was a geisha with like really white face and red lips. And then they took it down and they recolored it. People know about that. They've been making comments about lips and et cetera, et cetera. Well, sir, you are a decent person because there is no reason to comment about the lips because they were fixed and all those people are dicks. There you go. Now we go to IMDB. So we're on IMDb and it says personal details 5'11 and a half. I take real issue with this. As far as I know, I am 5'11 and 8/10. I like to round up. Somebody says, how tall are you? I'm going for an even 6. If you have a problem with that, I have a problem with you. Reddit. On Reddit, did anyone else see Tom at the Overwatch 2 reveal? I got to tell you something. As far as I'm concerned, and with my eyes right now, that is me. I had a great time at the Overwatch 2 reveal. Cora, how does Tom Segura make money? Tom makes money doing stand-up and podcasts and writing and sometimes acting, though not as often as he should from acting. Is Tom Segura funny? That is entirely up to you. What is Tom Segura's best stand-up special? They're all unbelievable. It's hard to answer this because they're so overwhelmingly great, but my favorite is the most recent Ball Hog. That's it. I'm signing off the internet now. I'm Tom Segura, and that was actually me.